Hello and welcome into today's matchup. As we got two teams taking on each other today, we have the Minnesota Miracles taking on the Chicago Crooks. Last week, the Minnesota Miracles took a slightly easy victory against the Dallas Demented in a 3-0 victory, and Chicago Crooks fell in a Game 5 to the Detroit Dynamo. In today's matchup, you are going to see the map set following here. A Sake Hardpoint will be the first thing up. Secondly, you'll see a Scar S&D. Then you'll see a Den Overload. Map 4 is going to be a Colossus Hardpoint. And map 5, if we need to be, is going to be a Den S&D. So for the lineup, we do have a player that has to sub out. So for team 1, you're going to see the Minnesota Miracle. And this is a pretty good team. Obviously, they have a front runner for the MVP in Peewee, Shyracc as the other plat player, and then Lovurh and Micah rounded out as the golds. Pretty damn good team here, and you really can't hate how it's structured, how it's set up. They have a lot of championship players, very high caliber players on this roster. So to the top with a Peewee, who is the career WWCL KD leader with a 1.68. Trying to close in on a 60 win percentage. This is his 45th career start in the WWCL. His plat, Shyracc, he's been in here for a while as well. And he continues to grow and improve. Closing in on a positive KD right now at a 0.89. He has 51 games played, and he is 2 wins away from hitting 30 in his career. Then we have Lovurh. Hasn't played as much as these guys. This is his 17th start. He's looking to try to get back even with a 44 win percentage at the moment and a 1.04 KD. Excuse me, a 1.06 KD. Then we have Micah making his 15th career start, looking for his 10th career win. He has a 64 win percentage and a 0.95 KD. So this is a very well-structured team. Then we'll go to the Chicago Crooks, and you'll see Wanny making his start once again today. Wanny been in the league now into his second major. Wanny is 0-5, looking for that first win. If he loses, he will tie the record for most losses to start a career. He does have a 1.22 KD. Teaming up with his plat, who is going to be BT. He's been in the league for a little bit. Made 2 grand finals, won 1, lost 1 with the Boston Bulldogs. BT makes his 23rd career start today, has a 59 win percentage and a 1.1 KD. You're going to see SwayawayCharlie making a start today. He is a substitute player, originally plays for the Detroit Dynamo, but he is going to play in place for Grizz FPS, who was not here today. Charlie, in his 9th career start, has a 0.9 KD. Sasuke was supposed to be the 4th, but I guess he's not going to be, and Shaggy will be in for them. So Shaggy makes his 3rd career start, and he has a 0.41 KD. We've looked at the map set. We've looked at the teams. Now we're going to wait for everyone to get in the lobby, let everything get set up, and hopefully we have a good matchup today. You can see the matches currently that have been played this week. Detroit Dynamo were able to 3-0 the Alaskan Assassins, and the New York Nemesis were able to 3-1 the Dallas Demented. Currently, we have Minnesota versus Chicago, and tomorrow the Boston Bulldogs in the matchup of the week taking on the San Antonio Sacred. That's going to be a matchup everyone's going to watch. We've heard the rumors, the roars in that one. So excited to watch that one, but we're excited for this one here today. Because honestly, we don't know who's going to win, and I'm really excited to see who can pull off a victory? What's going to happen in this one? We've got a Sake Hardpoint map number 1, which we haven't seen yet in WWCL, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe we had one. Yes, we had one yesterday. That was a New York Nemesis playing in that one. So I'm going to take a break, and I'll see you guys when we get back into the lobby. Peace.
You ever try powdered drinks that give you that nasty aftertaste or taste chalky? Well, I found something that doesn't have it. That is Rogue Energy. This is amazing. Rogue Energy is going to give you focus, endurance, and motivation when you're living life, gaming, editing, working, whatever it is. It's amazing. It's gluten-free, 100% vegan. It's only 5 calories, and it has 30 servings per tub. Rogue Energy has a bunch of flavors that have tons of flavor, and the best part is they don't give you a nasty aftertaste like all the other powdered supplements I've tried. If you're trying to get some energy in a healthy way, Rogue Energy is your way to go. Check it out. Rogue Energy is amazing. They have tons of flavors. And if you're trying to hydrate, they also have Rogue Hydration. And if you're trying to chill out and have no anxiety at night,
here we are. We're going to hop on into a map number 1 in week number 2 of the WWCL Major number 3. And we're going to hop on board with this sorry. Sorry. I read something funny. Alright, we're going to hop on board here in this match for map number 1. We're going to hop on board with number 1. That's going to be Hate. That's Lovurh for this game. And a Sake Hardpoint is going to be the first match here in the WWCL week number 2. First kill, BT's going to get on Peewee. Wanny will get a good trade. Micah's going to trade that out. Good shots out of Lovurh. He'll get one. Can't kill SwayawayCharlie, who's now going to lay in this time. Number 4, first guy up. Let's see if he can get some health. 5 is getting these cutoffs. He's going to back on up. Swayaway with a big kill on the Shyracc. Big kill there out of BT. There's 2 dead. Hate and Peewee on this deep flank. Hate's going to get one. Peewee with the second down to the time. Wee's going to die to BT. BT finally drops off a streak and a 3 spree for Charlie as he sets in the time. Big shots onto Shyracc and everyone just dropping. Micah's going to die. Mizery with a big kill into the time. Mizery, good shots in the BT. See what they could do. Is they're going to rotate for P. Number 2, Peewee drops down to BT once again. P2 spawns are here for the Sound of the Minnesota Miracle. We'll see how they set this up. Number 1 should be getting shot in the back. Peewee's going to get the trade there on BT. Front's going to be pushed out by Mizery, who is making the start instead of Shaggy. 3 sets in this corner. 7 has a good play. 3's going to kill him. 3 looking for another kill. Peewee, what can you do? Shots on the Swayaway. He's going to back up. Eats a nade out of BT. The front line has to be watched. Lovurh with 1. Lovurh can't get the second. BT through the middle. He's going to die to Shyracc, who's now holding this line. Sees Wanny. Wanny's going to get the kill. Slides on into the time. Peewee, can you do something? He might get shot in the back. He's going to stun Mizery. Getting chowed by 1. Getting chowed by 2. He kills 1. Looking for the second. Getting shot in the back once again. Peewee and the time's going to drop. And BT 9 and 3 start. Number 2 still here. Shyracc running into a knife out of Mizery. Mizery's going to die to Lovurh. Lovurh's with a big 2-piece. 15 seconds left here at this P2. Rotations have to be in for P3, but Lovurh says, nah, I'm going to get some kills. Trying the aura farm is him and Peewee. Peewee 5 and 5. He's going to get Mizery in the back possibly. Sees Wanny. Good shots in the Wanny. That's a whole roster in front of him there. And number 8 has been able to sneak on through. 3 is trying to chase this. He's going to die to Micah. Number 3 does play this mid-map cutoff perfectly. Number 1 in the credit on the other side as well. 6 will get the trade. Got to hit through mid. Got to get something going. Shots are going to be fired out. That's 1 getting 1. That's 2 kills out of Lovurh now. He's going to get a lot of shots into there. SwayawayCharlie in the time. Peewee and Shyracc combined for 1. Combined for 2. Can they get the third? It's Wanny. It's Shyracc. It's Wanny. Shyracc's going to win that one. Shot in the back by BT. BT, who do you got? He got 1. He got 2. Looking for Lovurh for the third. He's going to get it. Peewee's the 4th in line. He gets it. BT. All 4 in the feed, and they're going to break this for 20 seconds. Number 8's going to push on out. Mizery's going to drop to Shyracc. 8 and 6 start for Shy. Going to try to hit this time. Nice nade out of Swayaway. And now you got to get the rotation for P4. Number 5 through mid. That's BT on his 5 spree. Number 3 is set up. Peewee 7 and 8. A little bit of a slow start for the front runner for this MVP. He's going to try to push out this back line. As a gunfight against BT, wins that one with ease. His teammates are going to get some more kills. Mizery versus Peewee in the back line. Number 7, Wanny. 4 and 9 start. That's a little bit of a struggle. He will kill Shyracc in the hill with a very easy kill there. And 3 and 8 going to have a gunfight. Who's going to win it? Just a little bit of play there. BT now sliding on into the time. He'll get 1. He is traded out by Peewee. Peewee with 2 in the feed. Last guy on the time is going to be Swayaway. Can't get anything, and they'll get these spawns. Now going to be a lead change. Minnesota taking the lead and being pushed out by Shy Rizzle. 11 and 8 start for the Raccoon. Back line's going to be pushed out by Mizery. Gets 1. That's Micah dropping like a fly. Trades are going to come through as Shy gets 2. Can he pop the 3rd? Last guy up. It's all up to Wanny. 6 and 10, and he's dead. Shyracc on 5 in a row. So is Peewee. They're going to get 8 seconds left here on Scrap. And the rotation for P5 are in for Mizery. Big kill on the Micah. Got to look for this rotation as Lovurh is here. Going to line up Mizery and Swayaway will get 1. And Lovurh's going to hold this back line. We push into the P5. Minnesota with full control. And BT's going to break through. As I say that, 17 and 9. He's going to die to Lovurh, who's on a 3 spree. Front's being watched. Peewee, the last guy up, is going to be SwayawayCharlie. What can he do? He's being pushed out. 6 and 10 start, and Peewee's flying. This is the easiest gun to use, ladies and gentlemen. We will hit 100 points for the Minnesota Miracle, and I'm going to get a listen in here with the side of the Minnesota Miracle as we hop on board. Sorry, it's a little bit of a delay for some reason, my Twitch, and we'll hop on board now.
BT dead.
Charlie a bullet.
Nice.
They're spawning P3. They're spawning P3.
Nice. Next one P1. We take our time here. Next one P1 is a reset.
Steps dead.
I'm gonna pick up far left.
One P1. Charlie. He's by elevator.
Heard Charlie. Heard elevator.
Charlie's dead.
Wanny. Yo, Wanny going up steps. L steps. Yo, Wanny still bottom mid. Wanny.
Yo, one's on Dude, no way I
I spawn fountain. They're gonna be warehouse spawn.
Yeah.
And time dead.
BT L steps. BT L steps side.
L steps still.
He's weak. And then one
Charlie
time.
weak in time.
I spawn P3.
There's 2 in time. One's windows area and then one's like.
Yeah, L steps going bottom middle.
Just like.
Yeah, just laying down time.
Got 20 boys. Come here your bottom. Somewhere.
Heard.
Yeah, he out the window, BT.
Yeah, I spawn P3. I still spawn P3.
Tagged in time.
Let's focus new here.
Oh, I spawned.
Bro, my frames are.
We're going to get a listen in there. That was a pretty hectic listening towards the end. And, see what can happen. Sorry, my audio just cut out. Can't get a listen in with the with the Chicago Crooks for some reason. They are in a different team call. I don't know what that's about. Or I just don't see the team call. Yeah, I just don't see the team call. So if any admins in the chat want to give me that access so I can get a listen in there as we head on into this P2. It's looking pretty good so far for the side of the Minnesota Miracle. Peewee 21 and 12, 20 and 15 for Shyracc, and Swayaway is just getting world starred by Peewee. Front's being pushed up. They might full 60 this one. Good shots out of Shyracc on the Mizery. Mizery's gonna win it! Wow, Peewee's on 6 in a row. 7 no! Swayaway will shut that down. 12 and 16. Had a pretty good game a week ago and a pretty good game last night, but not today. Micah 8 and 15. A little bit of a struggle. You don't really see Micah going double negative. If we do head on into a P3, Mizery first guy up. They are going to hold these spawns. Number 3, what can he do? It's Peewee through mid-map. 7's going to watch this cruddy angle. And first guy up is going to be Peewee. Lovurh's going to die in the BT. Peewee's going to get the trade on the Mizery. Shyracc with a big kill as well. And they're going to hop on into the time. They're going to flood this. Shyracc with 2 in the feed. Last guy up's Mizery up spawn. 7 into the time. Wanny with 1. Looking for Peewee. Can he get it? Nope. Mizery with a kill on BT. And that is going to be effectively pushing out these spawns. And the Minnesota Miracle are going to get the back spawns and possibly the last 30 seconds of this hard point. And they'll push it on out. Peewee with a 2.0 right now. 28 and 13. The MVP front runner. See if someone can break through the front. It's going to be Wanny. 13 and 20. Looking for something. He gets 2. And these 13 seconds could be crucial. Lovurh in the time. Lovurh just playing around with some food. He doesn't care. He's going to die. Rotations next though. Shyracc is here. He's being chased by BT. 27 and 19 out of BT. He's having a great game. Got to play for this backline spawn if you're Mizery. He's going to realize it just a little bit too late. Peewee with a big kill. Wanny 16 and 20 through mid-map. Got a little bit of a struggle. TK there. Peewee on the Shyracc. Now BT into the time. 27-19. 28 and 19. He kills Peewee. Looking for Micah. Got to kill Micah. 29 kills to his name. Looking for the last guy. That's a Lovurh. Lovurh with a big trade. 19-18. 19 and 19 is Wanny now on this 5 spree. We'll head on in to this next set of rotations soon. Hopefully we do get the chat figured out. Apologize for that one. I just can't get a listen in. 17 and 21 for Wanny as we head on in to P4. No, P5, sorry. And we are set up for Chicago. Up in the window is going to be Micah. He gets a really easy kill there. And Peewee through mid-map is going to be able to apply some pressure. Six is watching it. Big kill there out of Swayaway, 15 and 22. And he is just trying to do whatever he can to stay alive, being shot from a lot of different angles. First guy up is going to be Wanny. BT gets one as well. 3 dead in the feed. Last guy up is Lovurh, 20 and 20. He is as even gets. He's going to drop down the BT, though. 32 kills to his name. BT caught having himself a performance. He's going to want this credit. Good shots in the Micah. Going to get the kill on the Micah. Shyracc through mid. He'll flood this with Swayaway. Shot in the back now by Lovurh. 7. He's chasing. Big kill out of Wanny. Last guy up. Peewee now 32 and 17. Hitting the time. He's going to get 2. Dropping like flies, 218, 179 while heading into the time with the Minnesota Miracle. Big kill out of Mizery. Got to hold their line. Could hit about 190 as we're going to head on into a P1. 5 is already rotated, 6 and 8. Hold this last spawn, and now 5 is pushing back. Not for sure what that was. Mizery shot in the back by Peewee. 34 kills to his name. Got to try to hit a route through mid-map. Swayaway is going to drop Peewee. Beautiful shots, and the time is going to go the way of Minnesota. Pushing on out is going to be Shyracc. He's got the company. He sees Wanny. Wanny with the knife out. Going to get the kill there, but they're all dying off the time. Peewee with another one. The feed. Lovurh as well. 227, 192. Here at P1, first guy up is going to be BT. That's the 35th kill of the game for him. Shyracc is in this time. He's going to die. 2 big kills out of him. Peewee and Micah. Last guy's up. Peewee's going down. Micah! What can you do? Your last guy up. Gonna play a little bit slow. He's gonna die the BT. Trades are effective. Trades were effective, and now it looks like Chicago Crooks can get into this time. And Wanny with the big kill. Here we go. Crooks will hit 200 points. You gotta go. Gotta try to break P2 in the stronghold so far. Out of the side of Minnesota on this P2 might be the dagger. Still setting the time. Shyracc and Micah. Good shots out of Swayaway. 10 seconds to win it. Wanny into the time. He's looking for something. Micah's gonna get it. They're all gonna die. Everyone's dropping like flies. And the Minnesota Miracle are gonna win 250, 205. You're in a map number 1. What a game so far to this one. And we've seen some people going nuclear. Take a look here. BT 39 and 27, over 4,000 damage. The plat dropping numbers. What a game we're having. Like I said, if there is anyone in chat that is an admin, if you could give me access to the Chicago team chat, please, and thank you. Take a look here at the stats. I mean, it's pure domination. Peewee 39 and 21. Everyone else just about negative on the roster. Here we go. We'll head on into map number 2. This is going to be an S&D here at Scar. And we will get on board here. Hop on board with BT for the side of the Minnesota Miracle, and he's not moving. Alright, now he's moving. Snipe in hand. Gonna get shot, tagged up by number 1. That was Lovurh. Not afraid to shout that. It's way good shots on the Micah. And everyone getting backed up. First guy, Mizery. Good shots into Lovurh. Crazy shots in the Lovurh. Gets him 1 HP and 3 HP in a dream. Peewee. They can play through mid-map. Lovurh will kill Mizery. Peewee's gonna kill Swayaway. Now it's all up to BT in a 1v4, and he will not get that one. Oh, good round. Good shots, really, out of most of the guys there. It is a 1-0 for the side of Minnesota. Okay, for some reason that's not on there. Go back on board with Peewee. 2-0 start to this one. Bomb in the hands of SwayawayCharlie. They're going to hit this to the A site. Shyracc through mid. He might be able to be the first blood here. 5 is launching the flank. Big shots at a Shyracc. He'll kill Wanny. Now 6, Charlie going to have to back up. There is going to be a gunfight in the back line eventually. Big kill, Mizery, Swayaway getting shot. It's Peewee versus BT, and Peewee's going to win that one. Peewee wins another one, and Minnesota up now 2-0 here in this S&D. And it is looking flawless out of these guys. Good shots out of Peewee. 4-0 start to this S&D. Bomb gonna be in the hand of the side of Minnesota. Shyracc will take it. Looks like they're gonna take this to the A site once again. See how they elect to play this one just a little bit different. A big need there. And 7 is pushed up. He's gonna try to get that opening first blood. He's gonna have to back up for that stun. Mizery watching over him with the sub as well. 7's gonna die to Peewee. Peewee sits in a cool Mizery! BT with the kill on the other side of things, and now all up to one guy. That's gonna be Lovurh. He'll get 1 in a 1v3 here. Gonna play the back line. Swayaway, yo, shaky shots at a Lovurh. 1v2. This is doable. Good shots on the Swayaway. He'll kill him. 1v1 now. BT in the flank. BT with the flank of the century, and Chicago Crooks will win the round. I don't know how Mizery got the kill. By the way, Neutron, it is 1-0. For the side of the Minnesota Miracle. I like how BT's rocking the crimson skin there. Crimson calling card when we know that he hit iridescent. I need to get my other VOD to Peewee as well. Because he has asked for that. So. I'm back on into this one with BT. 2-2 start for him. Nades are going to land. Lovurh's going to kill Wanny. Mizery with a trade on the Shyracc. So a 3v3. And Mizery through mid-map. Peewee shots into him. Not the best, not the worst. That's a sub. The new sub is not to drab. And Micah's going to get the kill on the Swayaway. Now trying to isolate someone. Instead, BT gets an isolation of his own. I don't know if he's gonna spot Micah. Now Peewee looking for BT. He's chasing. BT chasing. Now a 1v1 BT versus Micah. At the good read. We'll hop on board with Micah's POV here and see what can happen. He's gonna push at this back line of BT, kind of just watching for something, waiting for something to happen. He sits in a corner before. Looking to see if he's on the B bomb, and he's not going to be there. And the hit's going to be through mid-map for BT. He should be able to get the A plant down for potentially free. No, he's not. Micah does spot him. Now he's rewrapping. And I don't know what BT's doing. Now he's chasing. He's got to chase BT with another clutch. Chicago Crooks 2 straight. And off the back of BT. Goodness gracious. Chicago trying to fight back, and it's bad timing COD. It's big tummy COD doing whatever he can to help this team, willing them to a victory, hopefully, is what he's trying to do here today. And it's a good way to start. 2 straight rounds, 2 straight clutches, and we'll stay on board on a 5 spree for BT. Was able to clutch a 1v2 against Peewee and Micah there. 2v3 for the team. Shyracc with bomb in hand. They're going to take this to the A site. We'll go back to someone who is in the play now. And the flank's through. Number 8 has got through. Oh, and he just doesn't spot Lovurh. Just a little bit too fast of a play. See you later, Swayaway. BT through mid-map. Now a 2 versus 4. Bomb should be able to go down. Peewee's gonna get a kill there. Now a 1v4. Big kill there at a BT on his 6 free. Might play his life. Doesn't know Peewee's in the back line. Gotta kind of. I would play for this streak. And he's not going to do that. They are going to end up losing this round. So Minnesota back on top. Now 3-2. Hop on board back in this S&D. We'll hop on board with Lovurh, see what he's up to. Having a pretty decent game, 5-3 at the moment. Yeah, all right. Map number 2, or map number 1. So we'll see what can happen. Three-man map is gonna be Mizery. Peewee trying to hit that deep flank, and he will be able to get through. Mizery gonna stun Shyracc, and Bomb is into a great spot. Bomb is in a great spot, but Peewee with the big kill. SwayawayCharlie an even bigger one. And they're now looking for the guy up top. Now a 1v2. Peewee gonna be taking on Wanny and SwayawayCharlie. Bomb is in the hands of Swayaway. He's on it. Peewee's just gonna stun and run. Back mask for Swayaway. Wanny sets up top. Bomb's gonna get planted. Now we're gonna see if someone scams here in this 1 versus 2. Remember, you don't have the draft, so gunfights long range are going to be a little bit difficult. Doesn't spot Swayaway, or does he? Oh, he does. Good shots at a Wee. Good shots at a Wee on the Wanny. He's going to run at it. Going to win it 22 seconds, 1v1. Peewee versus SwayawayCharlie, and Charlie going to win this and for the Crooks, keeping things interesting here. It is 3-3. What a map. What a series so far. This has been awesome. Peewee 9-3, just couldn't clutch that one up. Almost had it. So unfortunately wasn't able to. Number 8, first guy up. Mizery 2-6 start. Not the best of starts, but we know he can cook. Shots through mid-map, gonna rain down. Wanny gonna get traded. The trade on to Lovurh. Micah will kill Mizery. BT versus, oh, Micah in the back line. Peewee challenging out. That's a mistake. Last guy up is going to be Shyracc in a 1 versus 3. Make it a 1 versus 1, and he's not going to win it. Chicago going to take that round. And that will make it 4-3 for the side of the Chicago Crooks. Looking pretty good so far. Trying to win this S&D, trying to will themselves into a game. Everyone but Peewee even on the side of Minnesota just about. Lovurh is +1, but that's a different story there. And they're going to try to take this to the B site. Number 1 is here. That's going to be Lovurh. And he's going to get great timing to not die in a 4 versus 4. They're running, going to plant this. 5 is watching this deep pinch. If they do go through A, and no one really expecting this, they're in the back line. Going to be a retake, and number 5's going to make the play. Peewee's going to kill 1. There's 2 dead in the feed. Swayaway with both. Sorry, Peewee dropped, rather. And now it's all up to Lovurh in a 1 versus 4. 1 versus 3. And he's going to die, of course. Now match point for the Chicago Crooks. 3-5. Awesome. I don't know who gave me their cast, but now I can see it. Beautiful. Thank you. Whichever admin that was. Wanny 3 and 7 right now. Because if we get a kill there, that's gonna put it on map point. Remember, if you're the diamond and you don't have to go positive to win games, that is awesome. And by the way, just like to point this out, man. KD isn't everything in every series. Just because you're dropping the best KD doesn't mean you are the best player. Doesn't mean that you need to be ranked up, etc. You have to watch players play and how they play to understand things. Mizery through mid-map's going to kill Micah, putting it to a 4 versus 3 for the side of Chicago. Bomb is in the hands of Shyracc. Big shots there out of Lovurh. Flank is going to come through Mizery and BT, but BT's going to back up. He's a little bit nervous. Peewee's watching this flank. 7. Might spot 1. We'll get the kill. Swayaway with 1 as well. 2 versus 3. Peewee. Kill on the BT. Not going to happen. He's going to be shot by BT. It's all up to Shyracc. Can't get it done. And map number 2 going to go to the side of the Chicago Crooks in a 6-3 victory. And that was a great one, in all honesty. Wanny going to come on and lock in. We'll get 2 kills in that last round. Here we go. We're going to head on into a map number 3 in a tie game here in Overload. Got to make sure the rules are correct. Let's hope I did it right. You know, sometimes I tend to not. So, as we head on into this one, we'll head on board with BT, who had a masterclass map 1 and 2. He's been good for his team thus far. Number 6 is in the back spawn. He is going to end up moving. And they're going to hit some weird routes. Lovurh will go through mid-map. He's the first guy that's going to get into some contact. BT on the steep flank. Peewee should be able to kill Mizery, who's going to kill Lovurh. Shyracc the big kill. Peewee! Oh my goodness, and BT's in your spawn. He's going to be pushing up, watching this B side. Should be able to get you the spawn all the way out. BT with 1, with 2. Looking for the 3rd. Peewee's going to get the kill. And that should be a cap for the side of the Chicago team. Now they're looking for this relay here. Lovurh will get a big kill. You gotta get the guy out of your spawn. I don't know if you know he's there. Mizery, yes. 3-0 start so far. But look at this. Micah's just gonna take this. Wanny, if you die, that's an easy cap. Wanny can stay alive. He'll get 1, he'll get 2. Looking for the 3rd. Shyracc shuts it down. Last guy up, gonna be a Swayaway. Big kill. And reinforcements should be able to spawn on up. Sway with another big kill. Gonna be picked up by Micah. Peewee stays alive. Coming in this back room. Mizery versus Peewee. Mizery's gonna win that one. 8 HP in a dream. The first guy up for the line of defense is gonna be Lovurh. He'll get 1. Looking for the 2nd. Wanny's here. Staying alive. Just throw a stun. He's gonna die. Lovurh 6 and 4 start. First guy up's gonna be BT's 3 and 4. Should get shot in the back. And no. They're not going to know he's in this corner. There's 1. Can't get the 2nd. Lovurh will get the trade. Wanny is here. 8 and 3 start. Make it 9 and 3. Nope. Out. Micah! What a big kills out of Micah. And that's going to slow down this push. It's only a 1-0 game thus far. I do apologize for the top. It is bugged. It keeps resetting for some reason. 5 is going to play in this credit. 1 through mid-map's going to die. Possibly 2. Yeah, this 2. Peewee's going to push on through. Looking for BT, who gets 1. Shots on the Peewee. Almost just as good. BT's going to die. They've got the bomb to this left side now. Micah, first guy up. He's going to die the Wanny. 9 and 5 start. BT's going to knife Peewee. And now they're going to push on up. First line of defense is here. Going to run on up. 3 dead in the feed. Last guy up's going to be BT's pushed all the way up. And he'll kill Peewee. He has been able to shoot him in the back just about every life. 8 and 6 start. Now they're going to clear this out. 2 has to find an angle. Can't do it. Peewee can't do it. He'll get 1. Can't get the 2nd in time. And the cap is in. You will get the kills and 4 through mid-map. Now you got to push through this left side and hopefully get a cap of your own. BT just lying in a corner. Peewee with 2 flanks on in. 7 with the big kill on the Wanny. Lovurh trying to make the play. They're in the spawn where you need to be, but somebody's gonna grab the ball. There it is, and Swayway does get the angle he needs. He's gonna die to Lovurh. With 1, with 2, no, and the cap is in. Wanny gonna get the kill. Wanny 15 and 8. Peewee will get 1. Shyracc with the 2nd and 3rd. Now they're gonna grab this ball. 5's in your back spawn. Gotta push this on up. First guy to push the pace is gonna be Peewee. You're gonna have a gunfight. 6 versus 2. Nope. 2 is just gonna get an easy win. Wanny gonna die as well, and there's another cap. You're all in the spawn, and now 5 is gonna start spawn killing. Hopefully they can push out the spawn, push the pace. The flag is on the perfect side for them to be able to rescore here. Shyracc on a 2 spree. Peewee's gonna die once again to BT. 8 pushing on 8. He's gonna push that pace. Mizery looking really good. BT 15 and 9 on a 5 spree right now. 6 will grab the ball. He's 6 and 12. Peewee kills BT. Shots out of Micah, just not good enough, and they will get that cap. Like we talked about, you're on the right side for it. So now, Minnesota are on the right side for their cap, and there's Shyracc gonna grab it. He's gonna get a kill as well. Gonna maybe challenge just a little bit too much there on the Wanny. And Micah through mid-map gonna have to back up. Hopefully play for some reinforcements. He's first line of defense, but look at this Lovurh. Does he peek at the right moment? He does spot 1. Sway away with the kill. Good shots out of Lovurh. There's a TK. There's 2 kills. Picking it up. You'll have the 30 seconds. You might actually have a cap. You might actually have a cap. What a play out of Lovurh. You'll tie the game up. I don't know how he got through, and it was just the perfect timing. Lovurh gonna tie the game going in the halftime. And a beautiful start for the side of the Chicago Crooks, but slowly crawling back in was the Minnesota Miracle. Off the back of Lovurh just making some insane plays. Wanny 16 and 12. He was 15 and 8 at one point. 2,000 damage in that first round. Good shots onto Shyracc and Peewee there. But it's a tie game. They did all that work, had him in this nasty spawn traps, did all this to him, and it comes back a tie game. And that's with the plat and the diamond struggling per se for the side of Minnesota, but when they start to pick it up, it might get a little scary. BT 17 and 11. You wonder how long that's gonna last. He's had himself a really good series, and that's typical. I mean, it's been typical what we've seen him do. Peewee and Lovurh gonna combine for 2 kills there, and Peewee's gonna get on through. 4 gonna get a kill as well. Last guy up's gonna be number 8. That is Mizery. Now you take this bomb. I personally would have taken it the B side, and he's playing through mid-map with the bomb. He's gonna back all the way up, and hopefully you can get the score off that. But I feel like it was just a little bit of a delayed push. Yeah, now Lovurh's gonna have to fight, and yeah, I mean, at that point, you just made the mistake of taking the bomb a little bit too far, and instead of a cap, now you're gonna have to deal with the other team having the spawn, and they just keep picking it up, and that's a mistake on the side of Chicago. What are we doing? I don't know. Peewee's in your spawn. You instead of letting it reset, you just keep picking up and dying. Good shots there out of Swayaway. Next line of defense is gonna die. Oh, that is him. Okay. And there's another cap. I mean, just some dumb plays. Wanny will get 2. They're gonna try to push out this left side. 1 versus 5. Good shots out of Charlie. Mizery gonna drop on down. There was a lag out. BT did lag out. I was wondering why it became 5, so I don't know the official word here. I don't know if I have to back on out, and I'm gonna do just that. Not for sure what they would want me to do, but BT lags out, so we're gonna go in an intermission. believe it was 4-3 when he lagged out. I don't know entirely what happened. Waiting to see what's going on. We got some obnoxiousness here. So like I said, teams are gonna be backwards. It is 4-3. Minnesota is leading. So if they do get 4 ticks here in this first round, it's obviously gonna be over. Feels everyone don't want to be stagnant through mid-map. Wanny with the big kill onto Micah. Now I'm gonna be able to push on out. Can't kill Peewee or Shyracc. 6 is pushed on onto your spawn. Not gonna get shot in the back. BT's in a good spot. Micah. Push on up. Peewee with 1. Peewee with 2. 3 dead in the feed. They might be able to get this out left. And once again, they're gonna hit this weird route. I really don't agree with how they play for these caps. They're taking routes through spawn that eventually get you shot in the back, and now you're gonna have to play on your back foot. They're coming straight through mid-map, gonna get 1. Shyracc will cut off the reinforcements, but there's a score, possibly. No, he's doing something weird. Wanny with a weird play. Instead of just fly. I don't think most people know. What are we doing? Alright. It is some questionable decisions being made so far. N2's gonna get the ball and he's just gonna score. Alright, it is 4-4 currently tied on up. 3:26 to go here in this game. BT's gonna get some big kills on the Micah. Now pushing up with bomb in hand, Shyracc. Gonna have to back up. He's shot in the back by BT. BT dives through mid to Peewee. They are pushed up. One might have to grab that bomb before it resets, and he will do just that. Last guy up. Peewee through mid map. Shot in the back by 3 BT. Yes, 7-5, and there's 3 dead in the feed. They're gonna push on through the spawn. Another weird play. Very weird ordeal, and Sway away with 2, and there's 3, and there is a lead change. Chicago now up 5-4. BT in your back, spawn. Gonna be a nuisance in the side. Gonna grab this ball now, 5. What can you do? 1-2, lining up, and ball is in the hands of SwayawayCharlie. Peewee will TK Shyracc, will kill the bomb carrier as well. On the Mizery, they're just gonna back him down. Wanny gonna grab this now, 8-6, and he's gonna also hit a weird. All right, lying in a corner is BT. He's gonna die to the Lovurh, who picks up bomb. Okay, played kind of decent. Gotta play for your team. Good shots to the Lovurh. You're mid, and he's just gonna die. Unfortunately, decent shots to the Shyracc. Micah 7-9 currently. I don't know the KDs exactly because we had the reset, so we'll have to get that online after all this. And that score is going to tie it up. 1:25 to go. Bomb in the hands of Mizery. Okay. Shyracc does spot Sway away. He's gonna die to Peewee, who picks it up, and he's gonna sprint through mid-map. BT might get great timing on him, and he will. 5 pushed on up, he'll die. Oh, BT! He did it to Shyracc. But Micah gets 3. Micah just lining him up, knocking him down. The rest of his team finally will get pushed up. Shots on the Micah, 13-10. He's on a 6 spree. 7 pushes on up to try to kill BT. Can't do it. 8 in your spawn. 29 seconds here. I'm just flying at this. possibly lagging. Bomb is in the hands of now number 7. He has 1 to deal with. Can't do it. 10 seconds. They might be able to score here. And they will. I think they scored. I think they scored at the end there. So if it's 3-1, they did get a score in. If not, BT's questions will be concerned. There will be concerns. But I do believe they got a score in, and they will take that map against Minnesota. I seen something. Yes. So they did get in a score. And that is going to be the end of this one. Chicago up 2-1 as they'll take the overload with a 6-6. I think they had 6. We got a hard point for a map number 4 here, trying to stay alive for the Minnesota Miracle as they lose a 6-5 overload, which to me is shocking. I did not think we would see Chicago up 2-1 right now, but Minnesota on their back foot. And when you're on your back foot, you either stumble or you throw that sucker punch. You do some weird shit. I don't know. Either way, we're getting into a map number 4. And Shyracc's going to be the first guy we go on board with. He'll have a gunfight with Wanny. Lovurh somehow is going to get the first blood. Micah with a big 2-piece, and they will push on through. Look at that instant flip out of Shy Rizzle. And 6 is going to be the first guy. That's Mizery. Shots from Peewee. Good shots out of Peewee. Can't kill SwayawayCharlie. Then time's going to go red. Excuse me. Shyracc's going to die to Wanny on the time. Wanny 2-1. 3-1 as he kills Peewee. Everyone dying. They do have the spawns at the moment. If you're Chicago, good kills out of Wanny. Everyone just falling like flies. Lovurh going to hold this back line now. It's 12-18, and he's going to die. Got to be able to push play for this next time. Minnesota, the favorites here in the WWCL Major 2, on their back feet. You don't see that often. Peewee shot in the back by BT. BT's going to hold his back line. Dies to Shyracc, and he'll hold the spawn. One's going to push on through, and they are all spawning here. See what can happen. Micah looks like he is just lagging. Shyracc's on 5 in a row, and they're going to grab this time. 6-2 start for Shyracc. He will die. Peewee with a big kill on the time. Peewee 3-4. That is a shocker. 3-5 now at a week. Kill out of Lovurh. He's going to get some help, hopefully, here. BT's going to drop. Last guy is SwayawayCharlie. Big shots out of Shyracc, and they might be able to get the rest of this time. 3 is already pushing up for this. Does not spot Wanny. He's right beside him. Playing ring around the rosy. Wanny didn't see him either. That's awkward. 1 is on the other side of the map. And Sway through the tunnel. Shots from Peewee are going to be good to get him backed up, tagged up. He's dead. 6 through mid now. Peewee versus Mizery. Mizery with a big kill. He now has to deal with Micah in the time. He'll do just that. Mizery 4-5. Make it 4-6. And Lovurh through mid will get the kill. SwayawayCharlie is going to drop as well. And everyone just kind of hit this time. Wanny 8-7. Had a decent start, and it's a little bit slow now. They are going to hit through mid. BT and Mizery combined for 2. Last guy in the time. See you later, Shyracc. And this will go now to Chicago. First guy for the hit is going to be Peewee. He is 5-6. 5-7. Make it 6-7. And Mizery last guy up. We'll get back to that even. BT, great shots. He'll push for this P4 spawn. He's the only guy here. Everyone else spawning on the time. If you were the side of Minnesota, pushing for the back line is going to be BT. Big kill on the Micah. Got to deal with Peewee, who's going to get shot and killed by everyone on the side of Chicago. Big shots at a Lovurh. Holds his back line. And now we're going to go ahead and get a listen in with the Chicago Cobras. Crooks.
Oh, BT, bro. Shyracc, I need help.
Yeah, I'm fine.
One hit point.
Yeah. That was tough.
They're gonna hit left. They're gonna hit left.
One statue. Lovurh statue. Lovurh still stack. Lovurh weak, nice. One's gonna be on the flank. Shoot, they're spawning there. Dude, I knew it and I just wasn't looking at my screen.
Both that, bro.
I got a trophy.
One in the back. One more in the back.
2P2. 2P2.
One week. Nice, both weak. Nice.
One more. I need help. Y'all start going for new.
Micah.
Y'all start going for new.
Yeah, two more stat.
Yeah, 3 on. Maybe 2.
Fuck, you got me. Peewee. Peewee's on the...
Pretty big listen in there, but the time is still even in this one. We will get a listen in shortly with the Minnesota Miracle, but right now we're going to see what can happen here in this P1. Good shots at our Lovurh there. And they are trying to play for this P3. Peewee's going to get shot in the bag by BT. Alright, that's Wanny. Sorry, Wanny with the big 2P, 16 and 12. He is starting to heat on up. Big shots at the BT on the Micah. Charlie and Wanny will combine for the rest, and it's all up to Lovurh now. An 8-10-9 game for him. Make it 11-9. He's dead to SwayAway, and everyone is just pushing on through. 4 does hit this massive flank. Gonna kill 1. Now he's got to hurry up so he doesn't get shot in the back. We'll get 2. Get whatever time you can here. Close game, but the spawns for P2 are in. A nice kill there. Gotta watch your front, though, if you're a Lovurh. Because one could hit through. Shyracc kind of watch underneath. You'll get this big kill. Now, one in the back line. Peewee's going to get that kill. 3 dead in the feed, and they're all going to drop to the side of Minnesota. First guy up is going to be BT. And we do see that spline out of Micah. He is able to get on to the right side pretty quickly. Shyracc pushed on up. He'll die. And Micah gets in a decent... Oh, he's lagging bad. Lovurh and Peewee combined for 1 for 2. Can't get the 3rd. Into the time is Shyracc. He's going to get the 3rd. He's going to get the 4th also. Shyracc breaks on through. Going to get some help from Micah with some team fire. Big 2-piece out of Micah. 11 and 18. He's struggling just a little bit. Peewee through mid-map. He's been struggling as well. 17 and 17 for the GOAT. Now he's going to push on through. 17 seconds left there, and he's going to be shot in the back. B1. That's going to be SwayAway. 15 and 12. They'll play for the rest of this scrap time. 4 going to get maybe a kill through mid. He's just looking to see what he can get on 7, I guess. I'm not for sure about that. Big kill out of Lovurh. Can't get the 2nd. His teammates got to be here to help, and that's going to be Shyracc. Good shots on the one, good shots to another. Peewee will get them both because they're both weak, and that's great plays with the Shyracc and Peewee. Going to bait and switch each other, and Micah not looking the right side of the map. That's, I don't know. Kind of a weird spawn that just happened there. Peewee starting to heat on up, and shots aren't going to be good for the kill, but they will get the guys weak, and Wanny is going to get lined up as Lovurh pops a 3-piece. Last guy up is going to be in front. Gotta know they all spawned out now. 6 is going to die. 7 last guy up. See you later, BT. 25, 26, and 14. What a map so far out of BT. Wanny, he's going to see Shyracc. Good shots. Wanny's going to fall off the map. 6 through mid-map. See what he can do. 12 and 21. Out of Mizery. You hear the shit talk in the comms. You heard him say it. He's going to shit on this Minnesota team, and, well, you do have the lead right now, but 12 and 21 is not what you want to see. He's going to play for this back line. We'll get 1 Micah versus Mizery in the back, and Misery's going to win it, Micah! That's embarrassing. But they do have these close spawns. 2 is here. Mizery, you're going to have to be hitting the respawn. Peewee's going to be shot by Wanny. Wanny's going to drop finally the Micah. 2 dead in the feed. Looking for the 3rd. BT. Last guy up. It's BT. He's going to run away. Mizery going to die the Lovurh. Now BT hits through mid-map. He sees 1. Can't get the kill on the Peewee. First through mid. It's going to be Wanny. They're all dying. They're pushing it out. 2. You got to possibly read this 3 will. They're going to play for this mid-map. And number 3 will have to read 6, who's just pushed on up. And he's doing just that. Peewee versus Mizery in the back. Possibly has Wanny as well, and the rest of their team kind of playing for kills. Peewee the only one playing for this back spawn. Lovurh obviously dying in the time there. Just unfortunate for them two, as Micah and Shyracc pushed up just a little bit too much, and these spawns were able to flip. Lovurh gonna have to play for the reset. Now you gotta play for P1. 3 dead in the feed. Last guy up gonna be Wanny. 21 and 24. Had a good start. He slowed it down significantly. Peewee is heating up 26 and 22. We've seen him negative. Kill on the other side of the map. Going to be good for Wanny. Peewee still getting these kills. First guy into the time. Wanny's going to die once again. Is there 2 Wannys? Because I keep seeing him in the kill feed. 30 kills to his name if you're BT. He's going to drop. Peewee's on 6 in a row, 29 and 22. Looking to make it go to a map number 5, and he's going to push on up. 2 dead in the feed by Charlie. Charlie's going to die. 2 dead. Looking for the third. Can't do it, BT. Yes, sir. He's going to get the kill. Pushing now. Oh, that's your teammate, BT. Shyracc will get the kill on Mizery. Shyracc. Oh, Micah. Beautiful shots. Micah. Beautiful shots. Swayaway will stop the bleeding just a little bit. But everyone else just flying into the time. Flying into the next spawn. And now into the time once again is going to be Shyracc. He'll lay down. Going to get watched over by Micah and Peewee, who now thinks he is reading something. Nothing's coming. They're all flying through mid. And Peewee's going to have to back on up. 4 and 2 do spawn on the right side. 6 should have a free flank. And wow, they just all die immediately. First guy off is going to be Lovurh. There's a play from behind. And I don't even know what to say with that. Jesus Christ. It's been so quick. It's been so hectic so far in this Colossus. And now we're going to get that listening with the Minnesota Miracle.
Absolutely front. Nice. Another one front. Another one front. Nice. Shy.
Oh, Shy, bump. Go, Shy. Go crazy. Shy, go crazy. I'll get time.
Yeah, I'm getting Sachi. I'm getting Sachi.
One blue, dead.
Sachi,
Push up,
Sachi.
push up, push up.
Sachi, blue.
One
There's
on me.
2. One's just heading, and then one's gonna hit your front. Nice. One's hitting your front right
Absolute
now.
front. Absolute front. Nice. Shit on.
Go new.
That's one yellow. One already yellow. One already got heady.
I think he hit
Go,
P1. I don't think
go,
he's
go,
coming.
go. I got you. I got you.
Already knew. Sway. Charlie knew.
Okay, we can leave it.
30 to win. 30 to win.
2 underneath. 2 underneath. I'm just ignoring
Take
that
our time
shit.
here
Go
with
for
this
spawns.
break. Take our time with this break. Play for yellow.
Yep. Wanny on.
Lead, Charlie.
Blue.
Go,
Nice.
One is weak. He's
It's one yellow.
We got spawns. We got spawns.
dead.
Nice. One more.
One more on me.
He's weak.
Absolute time. Absolute time.
BT.
There's two.
There's one boat. Default boat. Nice.
Nice. Another one close. Another one close.
Two.
Go, Charlie. I got your chill.
Spawn yellow. I'll pick up the pinch.
Look
BT
underneath.
on the
Look
pinch.
underneath. Look.
He's weak on two. There's two. Don't chow.
BT on the pinch.
Yeah,
Yellow
yeah,
lobby.
yeah,
Blue
yeah,
lobby.
yeah.
I don't see BT.
Behind
I don't
us.
see BT. I'm just holding time.
Behind us.
Bro, we got a split spawn.
Yeah, we did.
What the
I'm
fuck?
pushing two. I'm
Okay.
pushing
We're
two.
good.
for P4.
Go for P4.
Got a little hectic. It is here. It is a close match. 224, 218. Gonna get the rest of this time if you are the side of Minnesota. Gotta push on up. Peewee 37 and 28. This guy was negative at the beginning, and he is starting to heat on up. 4's gonna play through mid. He is massive. He's gonna die. 2 in the time. 3's watching the back line. He might get good timing on 7. He's gotta stay alive though. Gotta stay alive. I think he does just that. Playing his life. BT just looks clueless. And into the time they go. Swayaway's gonna die. Micah's gonna get the kill onto Wanny, but Lovurh's gonna kill his own teammate. He's gonna have to kill BT. He'll do just that. It's 245. It's 224. They're all dying. You can't win it here. All right, you might get the 1 second. Just need 1 second of a contest. It's gonna come in. You now cannot win it here if you are the side of Chicago. Possibly. It looks like it's timed up perfect for the sequence. But they are just going to break on through, and they're going to win it here. It's going to be Minnesota 250, 227. And we'll see a map number 5, 237, my apologies. A map number 5 here in the WWCL week number 2. Chicago lost map 5 last week. It was a raid S&D where they got blown away by the side of the Detroit Dynamo. What's going to happen today? It might have been Den. I apologize. I don't remember. 40 kills to his name if you're Peewee in a map 4. And now you got to win map number 5. Here we go. We're going to head on into a map number 5. All the marbles on the line. Everyone's here looking for a victory. Who's going to pull out on top? Will it be the Minnesota Miracle with a miracle of their own, or will the Chicago Crooks rob this team of a victory? Here we go. Shyracc with bomb in hand here in this S&D. And they're going to take it to the A site. Wanny on the other side of the map. We will have Charlie here. You'll see 1, you'll see 2. Charlie will back on up. 7 is already on this pinch as BT does not spot Lovurh. Oh my god. No way, Lovurh just got through. BT does get the kill. Lovurh will get the trade. Micah dies, but trades were efficient. Shyracc also got a kill. And now it's a 2 versus 3. Peewee in the back, lying on the down the Mizery. Making it 2v2. 5's gonna hit through this flank. Lovurh will line 1 up, and now you should be able to get this bomb down. 5. See what he elects to do. Oh my gosh. Chicago, round number 1. Yes. (1-0) for the side of Chicago. This Wanny was able to clutch up a 1v2 there. Now, Lovurh just kind of watching a weird angle, and Shy's plant was an uncertain plant. 5 does have bomb in hand. Peewee through mid-map on the BT. First blood will go to the side of Minnesota. Mid-map is now controlled by the side of Minnesota. Peewee just gets shots on the... really the whole roster. They're just kind of playing scared. 5. First guy pushed up. I think he sees ahead of at least one guy. Shyracc is into a great spot. Shots firing out. Mizery will kill Peewee through mid. Now it's a 2 versus 3. Micah getting chowed. 1 has to give him some help, and they're flying at him. Mizery pushing mid, and that's just bad timing. Mizery clutching up. 1 versus 3. It's all up to Micah. Don't want to go down early. 2-0. Whoa, Mizery. Holy cow. Holy cow, Mizery. Talking so he is talking shit. I promise you this guy is talking shit. Not just in Gen Chat, but in comms. He don't want to lose. He's gonna get 3 in that round. Him and Wanny both on streaks, and Shyracc and Co gonna try to take this bomb to the A site where 6 is gonna be. That's Mizery. He's gonna have Lovurh first up. He might just ego shot this. He does. He'll back him up. 2 onto the side. Shyracc. Decent shots there. They're gonna push on into the time. Mizery gonna have that first engagement rather sooner than later, and he's gonna die. So no streaks to be had for the side of Chicago. Bomb will go down. No, it doesn't. He dies planting, unfortunately. Lovurh watching the flank, and it's just BT with snipe in hands. He's 1 and 2 so far, and he's gonna die. So Minnesota will stop the bleeding. They're gonna win around there. It is looking pretty good for the side of Minnesota with that one. They stopped both the streaks, and they were able to alleviate that pressure. Next week in the WWCL, I don't know who either of these 2 teams played, to be honest. I know they don't play Detroit, and they do not play Boston. So, they at least escape Boston. No, I'm just wrong. BT's going to get shot from Peewee through mid. Now a little bit of a stagnant push. First guy up is going to be Wanny. He's 3 and 1, and he's in a good spot. Shy got to throw a choke. Wanny bags him up. Should be able to plant. He'll kill Micah. There's a nade out of Lovurh. And through mid-map, Peewee will start the push. And he's just going to back on off this. 3 versus 3. One's going to die. Peewee with a beautiful kill. Now a 2 versus 2. Bomb in the hands of SwayawayCharlie. He's with Mizery, who's watching the flank. And bomb should go down. Peewee versus Mizery. Mizery lines him up. 1 versus... Oh, it's all dead. Shyracc with the clutch. 2 versus 2 goes the way of Minnesota. Good round there. How have the maps been going so far? It has been very close. It was 250, 205 map 1. It was a 6-4 map 2. It was a 6-5 map 3. It was a 250, 237 map number 4. And we're in game number 5 here. In a tied up game 2-2. This has been very entertaining. There's a lot of trash talk going from both sides. So it is, trust me, it's been a good matchup today here in the WWCL for the 3rd matchup of the week. Not the last though, remember. Primetime matchup tomorrow. The Boston Bulldogs take on the San Antonio Sacred. That is teams that are 1-1. That is the 2nd and 3rd seed in the WWCL. 8 might have the first play here. He's going to get a blood on the Shyracc, but Lovurh will trade out Mizery. BT on the deep flank. Lovurh versus BT. Lover's just going to shoot. BT clutching up. Peewee now in a 1v3. 1v2. And he's being chased. Shot by Charlie. Peewee versus Charlie. Charlie a little bit stronger on that one, and he will win the round. It's 3-2. But going back to what I said, tomorrow, the matchup of the week, the Boston Bulldogs take on the San Antonio Sacred. It's been hyped. There's been a lot of trash talk, a lot of timeouts, a lot of potential bans just due to that series. And it's going to be an exciting one. It's going to be casted by WWCL member Bakes Cod. So he'll be casting a big one. You'll see Cave Cod playing in that one alongside Turk. And you'll also see on the other side of things, Verxy and Savior as a duo. And IGL Palsy. So Palsy got his first win in the WWCL a week ago. This bomb is going to go to the A side. And Wanny hands the bomb in hand. It was a pretty good thing to see Palsy get his first win. We're looking to see if Wanny can do the same thing. He's 0-5, trying to get win number 1 today. And pushing through spawn with bomb is not how you win. Also, ego challenging when you're one shot isn't either. BT wins that one. Lovurh just takes too long to line it up. It's a 1 versus 2. And this is doable. Stun does connect. And just now you're wrapping. Oh my goodness, he killed Mizery. And it doesn't matter. Swayaway said, fuck it. I'll kill them all. Swayaway just... he just wanted a 1v1 is all he wanted. And he's clutched up 2 1v1s in a row. It is 4-2 for the side of Chicago. It's been a grueler. Obviously, the Chicago servers have been bugging, I guess, the last week. And, yeah, 0-5 for Micah. He's on the donut watch. Micah, I love donuts, brother, but this is not the time and place. They're going to try to hit this A site once again. They've just banged this out just about every single time. Seven's going to watch him cross through mid. He's going to hit this route. See you later, BT. Micah no longer with a donut, but he's going to have that breadstick. Give me good shots. It is a 3 versus 2. Peewee spots one, he'll back up. Now we know where everyone is. Swayaway is going to die, and it's all up to Wanny. 1 versus 3. And Lovurh with a beautiful pre-fire. See ya later. I don't know if I'm supposed to do an interview or not after this game. I don't think so, but maybe. Because I know tomorrow I'm supposed to have one just due to the nature. But I don't know if today is. I know we're supposed to limit our interviews. Bottom of the hands of BT. 6-6 right now. He's slowed down since his hot start in the first 2 maps. And he's going to die the Lovurh with the beautiful nade. 3 versus 6 on the other side of things. And it is a 3v4 for the side of Chicago. And I mean, Lovurh pushed up a little bit too far. He's on 5 in a row. Or 4 in a row. He's going to die though. Wanny's just going to take that freebie. Shyracc. Gotta play a little bit slower, but the help's coming from Peewee. Bomb in the hands of Swayaway. 3 versus 2. 1 versus 3. SwayawayCharlie. What can you do? You do have the bomb, so at least that is 1 positive. Do not line up if you are the side of Minnesota. Micah going to spot him for sure there. He should be able to get this plane down if he takes it to the other side, which he's not going to do. He's going to like to just push straight through to B, and hopefully he'll get a kill or 2. I just don't like the fact he's going to get a free plant. They gave it up. Free plant. He does back up. He knows what it's planning for, and this is just a spot you can definitely win from. You let that flank develop too long, and it's 3 gains. Peewee gets gunned by Peewee, and the defuse is inevitable. Minnesota tied up 4-4. 6 kills, 1100 damage. The NPC is the greatest gun to exist. Micah 2-6. He did get a kill in that round, so that does help out a bunch, but struggling so far on this map number 5. Really the only guy. Everyone else is about even or close to. Big kill there out of Peewee for the first blood. He might die. 7 trying to hit this mid flank again, and there's Micah just reading him. Now a 1 versus 4 for Mizery. He's gonna kill Shyracc with a grenade. He's chased. Peewee does that bomb, and there's Lovurh in a corner. It is match point, Minnesota. A little sloppy in their first S&D, and they want to make sure they don't do that again here. Match point. Lovurh has the hot hand here in this one. First blood out of Peewee with 2, and I'm so sorry I didn't get that one. Swayaway will kill one of his own. Peewee with 3 here. Looking for the 4th. Can he do it? They want it. He wants it. He's being chased. And Minnesota going to win here in a round number 10, game 5. What an unbelievable fashion. And you can tell Chicago are so close to getting their first. So close to getting their first win. They won't get it here today. What a matchup.